duties of the Bangko Sentral of the Philippines Governor. His power and duties shall be to prepare the agenda for the meetings of the Monetary Board, execute and administer the policies and measures approved by the Monetary Board. He also direct and supervise the operation and internal administration of the Bangko Sentral of the Philippines. He appoint and fix the remuneration and other emoluments of personnel below the rank of a department head. He also exercise such other powers as may be vested in him by the Monetary Board. The Governor of the Bangko Sentral of the Philippines shall be the representative of the Monetary Board and of the Bangko Sentral of the Philippines. And in accordance of the Monetary Board, he should be empowered to: first, he represents the Monetary Board and the Bangko Sentral of the Philippines in all dealings with other offices, agencies, and instrumentalities of the government. He also signed contracts entered by the Bangko Sentral of the Philippines. And lastly, delegate his power to represent the Bangko Sentral of the Philippines to other officers upon his own responsibility. Thank you for watching. I hope you knew something about the power and duties of the Governor of the Bangko Sentral of the Philippines.
What are the ownership restrictions and limitations in terms of entering businesses or banks? But before that, I want you to know first what is controlling interest. Controlling interest is when a shareholder holds a majority of a company's voting stock. When we say voting stock, these give us power to lead some decisions and plans over the company. So, in order for you to become a controller, you have to own more than 50% of the voting stock. So, let's now move on to the main topic of this video: ownership restrictions and limitations in terms of entering businesses or banks. First, foreign individuals and non-bank corporations controlled by foreign nationals can collectively own up to 40% of voting stock. So, hindi siya pwede lumampas dun sa limits natin na 40% lang. While Philippine citizens can collectively own up to 100% of voting stock. Why is it like this? Simply because we the Filipinos want some securities and protections. So, the next one is, if the bank goes bankrupt, the government reimburses the depositors. Ang gagawin nito ni PDIC, ibibenta niya lahat ng assets na natitira dun sa bangko kasama nung balance na meron siya. Katapos, yun yung gagamitin to pay debts. The third one is that every entities controlling a bank will observe BSP rules on corporate governance. Well, that's for the transparency of a bank. Then next is any sale or transfer that will result of owning 20% must need the prior approval of the Monetary Board. In addition to this, Monetary Board must ensure that 60% of the resources or assets is held by the domestic banks, which is the Filipinos. Next, written applications together with supporting documents must needed for an acquisition to control of a bank. And for the last one, approval process with the BSP can be completed within 1 month. So, I think that's all. Thank you.
Hi guys, this is your financial advisor. Let's tackle the best rural bank in the Philippines, the BDO, Bangko de Oro. Let's compare the traditional bank and the digital bank. Traditional bank, the ones you are familiar with. Ito, kahit saan nakikita na bangko. In digital banks naman, ito yung all online. You can access this via phone or computer. In terms of security naman, they are both regulated by the BSP, Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, at PDIC, Philippines Deposit Insurance Corporation. Requirements to open a savings account in traditional banks: 1. You need to go to the branch. Second, you need to valid ID. Third, 1 billing statement. Fourth, 2 to 3K maintaining balance or depende sa bangko. Fifth or last, you can claim your ATM cards in 1 to 2 weeks. In digital banks naman, you can access this anytime, anywhere. Second, one valid ID. Third, selfie. Fourth, approval in 1 minute or in a minute. And last, no maintaining balance. And this the two comparison of the two banks.
Open-minded ka ba? Char! Alam nyo ba na isa rin ako sa milyong-milyong mga tao na takot mag-invest? Not until I discovered time deposit account. Time deposit account is a type of bank account that earns higher interest rates than regular savings or checking account. You can start your time deposit account with minimum range of 1,000 pesos up to millions with maturity period of 7 days to 7 years depending on the specific time deposit product na ino-offer ng bangko.
Just the way you like, maybe I could wait to touch on you.
Paano makakapag-ipon ang hirap-hirap ng buhay ngayon? Hindi. Magastos ka. Anong mahirap ang buhay? Magastos ka. Gusto mo ay pagpaputo sa ulo mo. Magastos ka. Estudyante pa lang ko, kaya ko kayang mag-ipon? Kaya mo. Mahina lang ang loob mo. Hindi yan lang ang pagiging estudyante. Kaya mo. Mahina lang. Meron kayang bangko para sa mga estudyante? Meron. Try mo ang bangko sa Philippine Islands. Low maintaining balance and low initial deposit. Good for a student. Try mo kaya. Baka madami requirements sa bangko na yan, ha? Anong madami? Tiyaga lang kailangan.